Crap, I wanted to upgrade these things. Forgot to. Gonna kick all the damn Galicians out. We're gonna go murder Poland now. Poland, Moldavia. Okay, so the Emperor is at war, which means we should have free access to the Empire. However, the Empire is up here. This is held by a non-member of the Empire. Do we not have access through France right now? Is that the problem? We do. We don't have access through Burgundy because he's not a prince. So we just gotta get temporary access through somebody over there. We'll march to Paris for now. Of course, that made Castile disloyal because he's a bastard. He probably broke the royal marriage as well. He did. So we'll temporarily not divert trade from him then. So that next month he becomes loyal. Then we'll marry him again. Then we'll divert trade from him again. You son of a gun. Alright, we're ahead of time on Miltech by 4 years. I would like to keep on Conquistadora-ing, so who shall lead as a Conquistadora? Chibitthelix. Chibitthelix. That's a tough name, man. So you are a 3321. Way better than Carlisle, but I need you to explore. Go find the things, please. Alright, let's just improve relations with threatening countries, whatever, for now. War taxes? Aha! I remembered war taxes first. Look at that beautiful income, 24 net ducats a month. Gain loyalty with the burghers? Don't mind if I do. We must support them. Alright, we're going to come back from the Ottomans. We're going to bring this ship up to here. We get military access to Burgundy temporarily so we can march this army into the Empire, and then we will head over to Poland's capital. All we have to do is just get through Burgundy into the Empire, and anywhere inside the Empire. Just a couple months of being over the relationship limit. Or really, it's only like one. Now that we're in the Empire, we're good. War goal is to take Buza. This should be a click, by the way. You should be able to click right here to go to that location instead of having to do this. So the war goal is over here. So Moldavia's is it a march? Yeah. This is March's claim. It's not within zone of control. No fort. We've got zone of control in Krakow, level 2 fort, farmlands, farmlands, farmlands. Looks like we just make a rush to Krakow, got higher development than Poznan, and then we push onto Warsaw directly. Let's head to Prague into Krakow. 2 places I've been to. We have 4 extra artillery here, but we won't be able to get them over. Not safely. I guess I could auto fleet transport them into Austria and then like try to get them up there. That might work. I'll think about it. War taxes already won. War taxes are already on. We're solid. Supply's a bit dicey marching the rest of the way, so let's go down to about a 12 whatever stack. We can march the rest of the way, and then we'll have this army wait. Although it is suffering attrition because reasons. Something happened with Britannia. think it's far faster to bring our artillery up via the transports. Of course, during this war, Hungary and Austria are probably both going to get heirs, it'd be my guess. I'm trying to make this war end quickly so that we have an opportunity to get a union over Austria or Hungary. That's the reason why we're doing this. We're ahead of time on mill tech. We've got spare points. We'll be able to take tech on time. We've already missed out on the opportunity for innovativeness. So we're just going to spend these extra military points on barrage. We don't need to have the whole army here. Let's pull half of these guys off. We'll leave 10 infantry in the front row, but the rest of the troops will just hang out nearby. And our navy should be able to come drop off another 4 artillery, which we can ferry up. They're going to be a bit suicidal, but we're going to have them go Carnton to here, to here, to here, to here, to here. And they're led by Carlel, who is fast. That's his only notable characteristic, is he can make armies move fast. And he has a siege pip. Doesn't know anything at all about combat, but 20% movement speed. It's pretty solid. Arumba, once you are Spain, golden, forever golden is totally possible as a Muslim. I thought someone said that there is a mission that does require all of Iberia, all of the entirety of Iberia to be Catholic. So I think that that is the thing that stops us from being able to do it. Neat. Hungary has a pretender rebel stack. Yep, those are Hungarian pretenders, and there's one down there, but they don't have the capital, which means they can't get a ticking war score, and because Hungary is at war, he can't have them enforce demands by breaking the country. They cannot tick without control of the capital, so there's no chance that they can enforce right now. We'll need to deal with it, but let's just give everything to Hungary, because we want them to peace out as quickly as we can. Oh god, that occupation line is practically impossible to see. Again, we're going to have primary stack on the war goal, secondary stack just adjacent. That occupation line is abysmal. He's looking like he's thinking about fighting, so we'll pull 2 extra infantry off. Keep the armies about equally strength. Nice natural wall breach, because we've got, well, max artillery. Hey, we get the final splendor bonus, even though the age ends in 25 months. Look at little guy. Look at this little guy. He's on the keyboard, using it like a pillow. It's so cute. Okay, I mean, this is still theoretically worth fighting for. Both Hungary and Austria still have no heir. Hungary's war score is at -10, which means Poland can't enforce for anything important. He's got how much war score from the ticking war score? War goal, attacker controls Buzau is at 8.8. So after we get Warsaw, I think we're going to swing south, and we will knock out Podolia. We're just going to have to knock out all of these, or we could ignore this way, and we could go south this way. Engage that army in the mountain defensive fort if it's still not taken, and then go to the war goal. I think that's better. Take Warsaw. Go ahead. Damn. Our goal is to get Polish enthusiasm down to low, while also having Hungarian enthusiasm at low, and having no one have enough war score to enforce anything, then they should just white peace. We want the war to be over as fast as possible. Zemplin is defensive train that we'll have to siege down. We could lower Polish enthusiasm by fighting his army. We actually have plenty of manpower right now, so I think I will do that. He immediately reacted to that. He knows that I'm planning on doing it. Wida gets bad things, fine. Go over into Zemplin. Don't think I'm forgetting about anything right now. We do have 90% Asturian noble rebels because of what reason? Madrid has unrest because war exhaustion, autonomy decreased, tolerance. Let's go ahead and take advantage of this last 22 months of having feudal de jure law available. Money for negative unrest, it's pretty solid. Okay, we have positive war score. Poland's at 1 enthusiasm. However, the better we do, the more enthusiastic Hungary's going to get. So we really need to make sure that... oh, wow. Wall barrage into 7%. Beautiful. Okay, this army's going straight for Buzau. Gonna get that war goal, keep the army together. If we have to, we'll go for Bessarabia. Ah, it's coastal, I'd rather not. I like wall barrage a ton as well. There was a time where I didn't use it very often, but the key is that you've got to be ahead of time on Miltech. You can't do wall barrage at the expense of Miltech. If you do, then I find that you tend to really struggle. Okay, positive 10 war score. Unfortunately, Hungary has enthusiasm. The harder we make him win, the longer this war is going to go. I hope he's not retreating here. You make Hungary strong, he might get the Austrian succession. Ah, crap, you're right. Well, Hungary's on 13 enthusiasm due to war exhaustion, and he's on -3 stab, which means he might be bankrupt, actually. Bankruptcy plus 0.05. Yeah. So Hungary's bankrupt right now. If we can get his enthusiasm down to low, then that would be good. I'm not going to siege down any more land. I'm going to focus on looting. Ha! You can get away by 1 day. I had to teleport a conquistador from the New World to do it, but it happened. However, now we're going to die because, you know, he's going to come attack the 7 stack. Didn't I tell you guys to leave? I thought I did. Still no heirs for these guys. Are they both infertile or something, I wonder? Charismatic negotiator and well advised. Not infertile. can barely see these damn occupations, man. Let's start working on getting control of the Hungarian pretender occupations for now. Rather than worry about getting him more war score. Although if we do too much of that, then he'll get rid of the revolts in Hungary minus 10 enthusiasm. Just need the war to end. Stop being friends. Stop wanting to be at war. You're 58, just die. Give me a free union, please. Hey, we can embrace the institution. Yeah, we're gonna take tech soon. What do we get out of it? Provincial trade power? I was planning on spending that money to upgrade the trade ports in the Ivory Coast, actually. Alright, Hungary's on low, Poland's on medium. Poland thinks they're making gains. They probably got the war goal back. In theory... it should be possible to get them both on low at the same time. Let's get a general from the nobles. He is a 1-4-3-3. All right, cool. You can use that. Hungary got an heir. There's still no heir for Austria, but after all that, damn it. There it is, white peace. Well, we were able to force a white peace, but was it worth it? The 5-year window where automatic war happens may have already ended. Looks like it possibly did with Austria. See how it still, now it just says Devaloi. Even though Austria's at peace, even though Hungary's at peace, it's a rare window where there's a succession war. That's disappointing. Boo. Boo! Squirrel? Nah. It would have been cool if it happened, but I'm not gonna worry about squirrel and something like that. Okay, we should have a new merchant next month. Actually, we have one already. This heavy is going to get sold to someone if they'll buy it. Sure, Granada. You have scutage enabled, which means you don't ever join any wars, but I'm glad to see that you want to buy my heavy. Arumba, have to head out for the day. Have a good one. Well, thank you, Hess, for win. Thank you for watching today. Squirrel, they might peace. Even if they had peace, it's the air happening that was the bigger issue. On Monarch Death Regency, and on Monarch Death, House de Valois. So now we're just, 8 out of 5 relations for no real reason. We don't need to be allied to England anymore, since we're not going to be at war with France. We can't break the royal marriage without losing stability because we aren't the Curia controller, because it's physically impossible to get that ever. It just can't happen. I guess we just rival the Ottomans. Should make it possible to maybe ally the Mamluks, which then allows us to get their help. I could be more I could be being more proactive with like claims down here and stuff as well. And we should probably hire another like explorer. We should explore, you know, all those things. Let's do that. Who shall explore? Where's my cat? He's laying right here. He's sleeping. He's very tired. For reasons. You are, by far, the worst explorer I think I've ever seen. That's embarrassing. Good news, everyone! We're trading in slaves. We should integrate Jolof as well. I mean, part of the goal is to... We wanted the quick, easy reconquest, but we want this land to be part of a trade company so we can get the extra trade power directly, and also so we can get the naval force limit from trade company provinces. What are we doing at institution? Might make sense to turn on the edict, but probably not. I think we just embrace at whatever price it is. Wait till we have enough and then we'll pay for it directly. The age is over. Age of Reformation has begun. There go all of our bonuses. The Blasphemy Act can be passed. Sure. Alright, so age bonuses. What do we have to work toward? We're not going to become Protestant, Reformed, or Anglican. We're not going to go humanist or religious. We have not converted any provinces yet. We have no colonial nations. We have not converted anyone yet. And we don't own all Iberian and cultural provinces yet. So that sucks. Really, it's the only force converted nation that we can actually get. I think I'm going to do this with Granada. Even though he's almost integrated, let's force convert him so we can get our merchants working. Sorry, our missionaries working. He's going to be very unhappy. It's going to pause his integration. But that'll at least get us a little bit of splendor growth for this age. Merchants can be used for conversion if you use the Sunni exploit. I'm not completely wrong. Stop trying to make fetch happen, Austria. It's not going to happen. So we need more prestige so we can placate Granada. And we need... Well, if I could temporarily get him happy, he will do a royal marriage right now. That'll help out quite a bit. Even though he's disloyal, which is kind of weird. He's disloyal, which means he shouldn't want a royal marriage, but he's still willing to do it because he's still loyal attitude. Okay. Not gonna say no to that, it's fine. Ottomans have declared war upon Hungary. Austria has declined to defend them. So, Ottomans want to murder Hungary. Ottomans are the biggest person stopping me from attacking Morocco. While Ottomans murder Hungary, we could just do a simultaneous war on Morocco. Seems kind of reasonable to me. Not exactly the nicest thing to do to Hungary, but he also ruined everything by having a baby.